Okay, what's up, guys? Now, a while back, I made a video saying is UberDanger a racist. Now, a lot of people got upset. A lot of people, they were happy that I made that video. As they saying that, that's good that you stood up to somebody like this and things. Like, even people, like, at my job, they were talking about the video with me and things. And what they were saying, I see, that's the thing. I like listening to people when they're standing, like when I'm, like, sitting face to face with them, like, we're actually, like, real life talking, like, it's not just on the internet, like, we're talking about this, like, for real, like, face to face and things. Because it's like, I feel like when it's face to face, it's more honest. But when it's on the internet, like, you can't believe it, And so it's like, but the thing is, a lot of people, so I'm just going to talk about the aftermath of that video. So people that was getting mad about it, they were getting mad either because he was a fan, or they were saying that, well, he wasn't being derogatory toward the black people and things, like, he wasn't saying it towards them, like, in a derogatory way, like, he was just saying it. And plus, then people were saying, like, oh, well, he wasn't saying it with an ER at the end, he was saying it with an A at the end, which isn't racist. And I'm thinking in my head, it's the same word. It doesn't matter if you change it up at the end. It's still the same word at the end of the day. Like, it's like for an example, you see a dark red color and then you see a light red color. It's still red, okay? It doesn't matter if you add a different word or a letter to it. It's still going to be red at the end of the day, all right? So it's like when people were saying that, then I think the last comment I seen, somebody was all like, oh, well, are black people racist for saying it? Because they say it too. And I'm thinking in my head, like, the root of that word, the definition to that word, okay, it's a black person. So it's like, at the end of the day, let me just say this, all right? I'm going to give you guys a little scenario, right? So I'm pretty sure a lot of people have seen the movie Straight Outta Compton. If you haven't, make sure you go watch that movie. It is a very, very good, emotional, funny, it's an all-around good movie, alright? But for those that have seen the movie, right? So let's say, because everybody in that group, NWA, Dr. Dre, Cube, Eazy-E, DJ Yella, MC Rain, they said the N-word to each other like it's nothing. Why? Because they're friends. They know each other. They're all black, all right? MC Rain, he's light-skinned, but he's still black, right? But let's say Jerry Heller. Let's say Jerry Heller were to say that to Ice Cube because he wanted to leave NWA. And he was all like, N-word, you ain't going nowhere. How do you think that scene... I'm just saying, like, how do you think that scene would have went down, okay? He just said that to Ice Cube. Jerry Heller, may I remind you, Jerry Heller was a white man. He wasn't light-skinned. He wasn't this or that. He didn't have 2% of black in him. That man was 100% white. Imagine if he called Ice Cube the N-word. And Ice Cube was like the main one with attitude. Like, maybe Eazy-E had a little bit more, but second place, Ice Cube. Third, Dr. Dre, and then MC Ren and Yellow was like, kind of a tie. But it's like, imagine how that would have went down. But it's all like, remember now. Like, he tried to throw in that, oh, I said it with an A. I didn't say it with an ER, so technically I'm not being racist. You still said it, though. You said it towards him. Like, do you guys see what I'm saying? Like, if you say it with an A, an ER, a Q, a W, you're still saying the N-word. If they have the majority of the letters in there and it sounds like the N-word and it looks like the N-word, it's the N-word, all right? Just like the old saying, if it looks like a duck and it quacks like a duck, it's a duck, okay? So it's like, really now, it's people. You can't just change it up and think that you're okay, you got free pass at the end of the day. No, you don't have a free pass. You just said the N-word. UberDanger said the N-word. You can't just like, oh, well, it's changed up, so it's just like he ain't being racist or he ain't saying it to black people. I got screenshots because after the aftermath of that video, I did some more searching around. And he's been saying it. He's even said it on Twitter and things. So I'm going to show you guys the screenshots. But it's like, people, it's like defending him. Okay, if you're a fan of his, then I understand. But it's like, really, though, at the same time, it's like, you can't defend racism, all right? Now, maybe he's not a racist, Maybe he thinks it's okay. Maybe that's how he grew up, where it was like the black friends that he had, they were okay with him saying the N-word and stuff. Who knows, all right? But at the end of the day, you're saying that on the internet. You're saying that on social media. There's other black people, they ain't gonna be cool with that. Like me, that's why I won't be saying the N-word heavily. Because it's all like, you know, people are gonna probably be there because there probably would have been a chance I came across something like this and I've been saying the N-word. People are like, oh, well, you're saying it things. Like, at the end of the day, yeah, I'm saying it, but I'm black. I'm black. I can say it at the end of the day. But it's all like, but you know, I choose not to. Because it's just, I have no reason to say it at all. Conversation, YouTube videos, music, anywhere. I ain't got no reason to say it at all. Like, honestly, it's just, if I could find a reason, I wish, but I can't. So it's like, at the end of the day, if a black person just said, if he has no reason to say it, what gives him the reason to say it? Why? What gives him the right to say it? And it's just all like, you know, and it's like, people are about like freedom of speech. So when was racism involved in freedom of speech? Like I said, like, you know, it's just like you talking to an older generation and things. Like the guy, like even at work, there's a like one of my friends at work, he was talking to me about that, and he was saying like, you know, that's not cool. It's not cool that he said that. And it's just like, okay, if a person at my job, we talking face to face saying that, I feel like it's more honest that way. Like we seeing each other for real. Like it's more honest that way. But it's just like, you know, people saying that, oh, well, it's just, he didn't mean anything by it. He must have meant something by it. Like, it's just like, you don't just be saying it like it's just nothing and things. Like, I don't know. Like, that's why I'm answering that question. Like, you know, is he one of them, like, closet racist people? Like, he hasn't came out and just said, well, I mean, a lot of people, they ain't gonna just come out and say that they're a racist. They usually get caught up in something like that on themselves, which he's doing and things. So that's why I'm answering that question. Like, is he a racist and things? Like, you know, because it's just, he says the N-word like it's nothing. Who knows how this guy is behind doors? Okay, he could just be saying the N-word like this guy might be in a road rage incident and says it. Like, alright, so let's just put it to the test. UberDanger, if he ever does see this video, you go to a group of black people. Whoever, okay, whoever. Maybe it's his friends. If it's his friends, then, you know, maybe he ain't gonna have no problem with it. But let's just say some, like, random black people, strangers you never met, I don't know. You go up to them, okay? You go up to them and you say the N-word like it's nothing. Say it numerous times, say it once, just say it and walk away. They're either gonna look at you, they're gonna confront you, they're gonna do something, okay? Because maybe where he's from, it's okay. But let's say you go to some place like Compton, California, or Brooklyn, New York, or even out here, Seattle, Washington. You go to some black people and you say the N-word in their face, all right? And it's like some Ice Cube, some Eazy-E like people, some black people and things. You say it to their face and see, won't they be looking at you and want to be getting ready to fight and things? Because it's not cool. At the end of the day, it is not cool. So I'm just saying. You think I'm just, you paid, I don't have no garage, I ain't got no garage, I guess, I don't know, but anyways, yeah, I just wanted to make a part 2 to this video. It's been a long awaited time I've been wanting to make this video and things, because it's like a lot of people saying that he ain't racist and stuff, or he didn't mean anything by it, and it's just all like, all right, but he says it like it's nothing, like he didn't say it on accident. Like, no, this dude's saying it like maybe it's a thing where he's from, I don't know. But anyways, yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and if you are new, please like and subscribe, and peace.